We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 36.
Hit to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Barehanded at his knees. What a way to get it out. Two gone now. That was exceptional.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there 1-0.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Jackson is there, and he'll make. Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
For the Tribe, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night. So now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups. Well, he's clearly in protect mode 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Michael Brantley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Strike called, 2-1. Back up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Lindor.
Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Batting fifth.
Edwin Encarnacion now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Andrew Benintendi.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in?
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Jackson is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Brock Holt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
First baseman, Carlos.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and he's retired 1 away. Into the box now, Brandon Guyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Xander Bogaerts.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
The center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Stephen Wright is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Ready for another chance? Austin Jackson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw goes over to 3rd, and he is in there. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. It's now 3-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Jackson rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from 2nd. And it's a 4-1 game. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There goes Brantley. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The tag gets 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Encarnacion.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Comes set with the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at. 2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3, you still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Bradley is going to have room. In now, Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Carlos.
First pitch on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Benintendi over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Brandon Guyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ronnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Chisenhall.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Settling in now, Yan Gomes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Chisenhall is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Kipnis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He doubled earlier and carried a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Carson Smith.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Jackson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is line to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Into the box, Blake Swihart. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ball 1. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing right field.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Edwin Encarnacion now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Slow roller left side. Nunez charging this one, and he's retired here, 1 away. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfect. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Late that time for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in and looking for more. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Kipnis bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a play. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Austin Jackson 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
Left fielder number
ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. There's a drive out to left center field. Jackson rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. There is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hanley Ramirez.
For the Red Sox, number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
Popped up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Here's Brock Holt now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. To first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So here's front. Francisco Lindor now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a. Fernando Abad comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Number 11. A defensive change
into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Santana.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Ronnie Chisenhall, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Richie Schaffer will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Rajay Davis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Christian Vasquez.
Hit back toward the mound. Lindor is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, there's a drive out toward the gap in left center. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 9-2 contest. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the catch. Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Jay Bruce. A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Defensive change for the Red Sox. Now catching.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Left fielder number 20.
Brantley. He's got 3 hits, including a double. Craig Kimbrell takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Kimbrell pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Chris Young. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jackson giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Bruce, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please, drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Kevin Pillar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Donaldson.
The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Here's Justin Smoak now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Runners on the move for second. Hit back toward the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Jeremy Hazelbaker.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. It is Curtis Granderson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stroman gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Shortstop Troy Tulowitzki.
The pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Hit to short. Seager gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's Michael Saunders now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Batting seventh.
Coming to the plate now, Noriaoki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit back up the middle. Seager has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hazelbaker's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat, 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Here it comes. Popped up. Tulowitzki is there for it, and the inning is over. Russell Martin now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Russell Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Russell Martin goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. But why did he look? Because it was great location. Hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jurickson Profar.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Travis has it. A quick out number one. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Ready for another chance?
Baseman,
Justin Smoke. Runner in
Smoke.
scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Mazzara, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Saunders. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Forsythe ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now
here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aoki.
He's set, and the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
The pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and the Rangers are in the hit column. In is Curtis Granderson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Curtis Granderson.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So striding in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Aoki will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Now a flare out to left center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number three. So striding forward now, Russell Martin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Russell Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Granderson is there, 2 down. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Here's Griffin on 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Forsythe ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder Nomar Mazara.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Mazzara is on his way home. The relay. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jurickson Profar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but
next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in now, Curtis Granderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. On to second goes Donaldson. And the throw in gets away from him. Ready for another chance. Justin Smoke. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. But foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So he sets him down swinging. Justin Smoke becomes the first out of the inning. Hit hard on the ground to third. Arenado has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Michael Saunders now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Michael Saunders.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Here's Corey Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Nope. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in and looking for more, Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Bird, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Toronto, the left fielder, number 23, Nori Aoki.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hazelbaker comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Darwin Barney. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In the air, out to right. Granderson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
Catcher.
Digging in once again, Brett Nicholas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Hazelbaker. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Luke. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing second base.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
Now batting.
It is Curtis Granderson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Drew Stubbs.
Hitting for the Rangers, number 46, Drew Stubbs.
Heading out toward shallow right. Pilar's there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start. Inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball up the middle. From his bottom on to first, and it's dropped. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. smoke toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
First baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3. With a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Alex Claudio is on the pitch here in the 8th.
Alex Claudio. This change defensively.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Playing right field. Number 46.
In the dirt here.
Drew Stubbs.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Hazelbaker, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. Oh, and he botches it. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. Settling in now, Michael Saunders. He was a double play victim last time around. Steve Pierce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Steve Pierce.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again. What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, to hold up on, nice job.
Stubbs is there. Let's see if they try it. Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Nori Aoki.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Grounded up the first baseline. And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Darwin Barney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2-0 pitch on the way. To third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Now batting, Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
From the stretch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So he sets him down swinging. Corey Seager becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan Rua will get the call to pinch hit here.
Number 16, Ryan Rua.
Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson comes up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Striding in, Russell Martin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board. Leading off the 9th, Justin Grimm will be on the mound to start the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 53, Justin Grimm.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Playing left field, number 16,
the 0-1 home to Martin.
Ryan Rua.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag.
Now
digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Liner towards second. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw to the plate, and he is in there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nicholas has a play. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And, oh, that one almost got him on the chops as it gets right by him. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a ball 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the ninth.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. Hazelbaker is there. 2 gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Mike Napoli will get up off the bench to lead off the
number 5, Mike Napoli.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting. Catcher.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out. Robinson Chirinos will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty.